Beautiful evening in Irvine, California. Premier Girls Fast Pitch 18U Platinum National Championship game. The Iowa Premier Gold and the Firecrackers out of Lakewood, California. Glad to have you back at the ballpark with us here in Irvine. Deanna Manning Stadium and Bill Barber Park. My name is Darren Sutton. Certainly glad you've joined us up here for a moment in the broadcast booth. Amanda Freed, Olympic gold medalist and All-American at UCLA. Simply put, when you talk about this Platinum division, here's what's at stake. A chance for a bye and an invite to the Premier National Championship next year. That's all you need to worry about.
Well, and that's huge when you consider the process that it takes to get to this point in that Premier level. These two teams could participate in and compete very well at that Premier level. They're here at the Platinum level, and we're going to see some tough competition tonight.
So Iowa certainly has had a fine run. They are the visiting team. And we will introduce you to their starting lineup here in just a bit. Gabby Sherrill is the first hitter. The Premier Gold team, obviously, school year, a different time on the calendar. So when this Iowa Premier Gold received their invitation to the Platinum National Championship Tournament with regard to school and its calendar, they accepted. Not really having the opportunity to play in regionals for the Premier, but they win tonight, they get a chance to play in the Premier National Championship Tournament next year.
Well, that's one way to get into it without having to go through all the qualifiers.
Mess with school, all that goes along with it. Gabby Sherrill will get things started. She has had a heck of a tournament, 7 of 16. She's walked as well, so been on base 8 times, and we are underway. Nick Miranda has that one sail high and up and out of the zone. Firecrackers here in Lakewood, California. Ben Pasco is their manager. Javier Olmos, their head coach for the team in white. One hopper into the circle, play made pretty easily by Nick Miranda. Sherrill is erased. Sandstow with number 77 on her back is next. Lindemann has been incredible in that spot, hitting .533 with the homer on this tournament. Weibel, Wilson, Spencer, Kroll, Allison Yoder, and Abby Decker is a left fielder. Abby Decker hitting .286 on this tournament. Meantime, back in the circle, Nick Miranda ready to go against Brooks Sandstone. Screwball sails wide and outside. I'll show you some of the numbers for Miranda in a bit. What can you tell us about the scouting report on Nick Miranda?
Well, most importantly, she's just a competitor, so she's going to go out here and just throw the ball through the zone. She's got a good drop curve, a rise, a curveball, and then a changeup. So, again, a pitcher who has the ability to keep hitters off balance.
These are the numbers. The 37 strikeouts are what stand out in 28 and a third innings, a 2.96 ERA, and she's undefeated. Johnston High School for Brooks Sandstow. Change up, hit hard on a hop. Melcosa is there, goes down to a knee, and Jazz makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well hit, squared up on an off-speed pitch, short hop over to Melgosa at second base for the second out.
Kendall Lindemann, the catcher, and the number 3 hitter for this team. 8 of 15 with a walk, a home run, and 7 RBIs. Kendall takes a strike just above the belt. Mom is Sarah, dad is Trent. Father played college basketball. Kendall, the 2-time state player of the year as a softball player in the state of Iowa. High fly ball deep into right field to the wall, high off that wall and nearly out of here. Not missing a beat, hustling into third, standing up with a triple. A 3-bagger for Kendall Lindemann. By a yard, she missed a homer.
And this ball hit high into the dark sky. And you can see her out of the box on her horse. That's how she got to third base. She was hustling 100%. As soon as she made contact, tough read by Zapata out in right field.
Macy Johnson will run at third for Lindemann. Alyssa Weeble now. Benton Community High School. Dean and Renee, mom and dad. Younger brother Luke. That one hits the outside corner. Alyssa talks softball, baseball with her grandfather, who actually played 4 years with the Brooklyn Dodgers. As that one is high and inside. They talk about it quite a bit. As a matter of fact, she mentioned him as her greatest inspiration in this sport. Inspires me to give it all, my all every day. And then losing him recently on July 15th and really playing this tournament in his honor. Learned so much about the sport for him and his experiences with the Dodgers. I appreciate her sharing that with us. Two and one the count. My goodness, way out front of that one, but crushed foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Alyssa, 4 years, has been her class's president. She's committed to Illinois State University. Just off the plate, that one dips outside, 3-2 the count. Emily Wilson waits for her chance. Miranda in the circle is headed to Eastern Michigan. And on 3-2, another big swing and a foul ball.
Such quick hands to that inside pitch. But I like the placement on that pitch by Miranda. And I firmly believe that screwball, that inside pitch, whether it's a rise ball, if you put it on the right spot, it's difficult to hit it fair and hit it hard. You just get that hitter spinning, set him up for something outside.
She buried that in again. Couple of CIF championships in 2012 and 2013 here in California. Goes to Port of Los Angeles High School. This has been a handful for us so far. 7 pitch at bat. High pop. Right by the bag at second base. Johnson, Ty Johnson, the shortstop, makes the play for the out. Nicole Miranda, high fives all around. Now her team gets ready to go offensively to the bottom of the first. Lakewood Firecrackers, their chance.
This night ain't for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart. This night ain't for the faint of heart, 'cause the faint of heart don't
Carbs to compete. Electrolytes to replenish. Everything you need to keep sweating.
One hit, and that was all. It was stuck there. And for the Firecrackers, Pasco out of Lakewood, California. Let's take a look at that lineup. Sam Saporito, Destiny Peck, Carolyn Sicasio, Amanda Akels, Tyler Johnson. By the way, look what Sicasio has done in this tournament. Desiree Moreno, Jasmine Melgosa, Gabrielle Zapata, and Janelle Medina. Bailey Lang, Just 2 earned runs in 19 and a third innings. That's a .73 ERA. So Bailey out of Washington High School, and who is headed to the University of Northern Iowa. Fires low, 1-0 the count to Sam Saporito. Just graduated from Eleanor Roosevelt High School. And Eastern Michigan University is her destination here right around the corner. Just got a piece of it. She was actually a member of the 14U Batbusters McNee team in 2011. The 14U team that won that PGF championship, the first ever 14U game. Curveball over the outside corner. 2-2 the count.
We're already seeing that attack mode from Bailey Lang. She's very competitive, won't give in what her coach says about her.
One hopper on a chop back to the mound. Great bat handling. Let's take a look defensively. Decker, Sherrill, and Spencer in the outfield. We talked about Wiebel at third base and her baseball and softball history. Wilson, Sandstow, and Kroll, with Lindemann behind the plate, who has just been owning things with a bat in her hand. Destiny Peck now. Peck goes right to work, rolls it into right field. It's a base hit. Peck with her 10th hit and 24 at-bats in the tournament, headed to Seton Hall.
And an aggressive piece of hitting here. First pitch that she sees, drives her hands through the zone on that inside pitch.
Maria Stedman will run it first.
First baseman, number 37, Callie Sacasio.
Callie Sacasio now, Huntington Beach High School. Time was not back in, so no pitch there. There's a pitch over the outside corner. For the Firecrackers yesterday, there was a loss to a team out of Salt Lake City, Pegasus. They lost 14-6 pretty handily. And then in a must-win game for the right to play in this championship, they were the victors, 4-1. So they, on their journey, the Firecrackers went 6-1. Their foes outscored their opponents 36-6 and going 6-0. Callie waves at that pitch outside. Down she goes on strikes.
Great placement by that, on that pitch. By laying that outside pitch. Her go-to is her screwball. Her screwball and her rise ball, though she has all the pitches, including a changeup. So screwball coming from a left-handed pitcher is going to stay on the outside corner to the right-handed hitters, inside to the left-handed hitters.
Amanda Ackles is 7 of 20 on the tournament as that one misses wide. Amanda's got a pair of home runs as well out of La Habra High School. And another of several on this squad headed to Eastern Michigan. Great job behind home plate. Lindemann stealing that strike, went out and got it. 1-2 the count. Screwball got a swing right through it. And down she goes. scoreless contest. We've played one, Iowa and the Firecrackers. We roll on.
It's your thing. No matter how you want to lose weight, you can do it fast with delicious, nutritious Slim Fast. Shake it off, blend it off, drink it off. Just take it off and keep it off. However you want to lose the weight, rich, protein-packed Slim Fast controls your hunger up to 4 hours. Clinically proven to work and work fast.
It's your thing.
See results in just 1 week. Losing weight has never been easier. With Slim Fast, it's your thing.
Emily Wilson to lead things off. Top of the second, Iowa Premier Gold, Firecrackers Pasco out of Lakewood, California. Scoreless contest. 0-1 the count. That one drops in there. Nicole Miranda in the circle. Emily, Dad and Mom, Ben and Faith.
Some excitement on that off-speed pitch. Good call. Good receiving behind the plate by Destiny Peck.
That one is fouled off at home plate. Emily also plays, certainly, we told you about Mom and Dad. And that's certainly in her current family where she gains the love and support, but she lost her birth father, her real father, when she was younger, David Wilson. Lost a tough fight to cancer. As that one is outside. Emily telling us yesterday that's why she plays the sport. Always gave 110% everything he did. Emily has to duck out of the way. 2-2 the count on Wilson. And an illegal pitch is called. Seeking an explanation.
It's important for the coach to come out and make sure that your pitcher is well aware of what exactly she did. There's a number of different things that could be considered an illegal pitch. Most of the time it has to do with the pitcher's feet, whether they're off the mound, a crow hop, some kind of an illegal pitch in that way, but there's also pausing and presentations. The only thing I could see it might be a crow hop. It wasn't drastic, very slight, but that is the only thing from that view that I could have seen.
2-2, fly ball well struck deep right field, and shy of that wall the play is made by Gabby Zapata. So Emily Wilson flies out to right. Jacqueline Spencer out of Waterloo West High School. Dad is Marvin, Mom is Joni. She's committed to Northern Iowa. Her sister, you may remember, for 4 seasons. Jaden, part of the University of Alabama softball team in the 2012 national championship team. Screwball stays away, never got there. 2-0 the count. Jacqueline's got a triple. She's got a homer in this tournament. She's 5 of 13 for a 385 clip. Change up, stayed back nicely. Pounds it off the base of the wall. She'll hustle all around, and another extra base hit. Jacqueline Spencer with the double.
Great gap power here by Jacqueline. She drives that ball into right center field, and then she wheels it around the bases. Her coach says for her size, she's got some excellent speed, and she shows it. An easy stand-up double.
It's kind of her team in part. You could see it yesterday. Her leadership is there. You could see as they were interacting with us after the game. But humor. Really, really good humor. Takes care of her business in the classroom.
Next up, number 55, playing first base, Amber Crowell.
Amber Crowell now. Minnesota State Mankato is where she will play her college softball. Owen won the count.
You could see the movement on that curveball from our angle. Way back here and up high, you could see the late break off the end of the plate.
Off the end of the bat, there may be room in front of her own dugout. Akels with a nice play to haul that one in.
That was a perfect example of that, seeing it from that angle. And as a hitter, you've got to try and do your best to drive that ball to the right side of the field. If not, you end up getting a little bit out front, like Amber did on this pitch here. Flew out to third base. You can see how far off the end of the bat it is. So when you commit to your swing, that ball isn't as far outside as it is when it finishes.
0-1 the count to Allison Yoder out of Urbandale High School. 1 of 9 on the tournament. She's walked once as well. Ouch, high and tight up there between the shoulder blades. Screwball, rise ball that came up and in and never stopped.
At least there's a little smile. Yeah, it just looks like a little rise ball on that inside part of the plate, a low rise, or an attempt at it that just gets away.
So runners on first and second. There are 2 outs. And Abby Decker watches a pitch at the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Beckman Catholic High School for Abby Decker. And a 286 tournament, 2 of 7. And she's in the hole, 0-2. Decker has played a pair of seasons for her high school basketball team at Beckman Catholic. Also runs for the cross-country team. Part of her school's youth ministry as well. Right in on the hands, beautiful pitch with 2 strikes. Not afraid to come in. She did dot a batter during that inning, but boy, she has been tough coming in on the hands. Speaking of Nick Miranda, to the bottom half of the second we go scoreless in the Platinum 18U national title game.
This night ain't for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart. This night ain't for the faint of heart, 'cause the
Carbs to compete. Electrolytes to replenish. Everything you need to keep sweating.
It's your thing. No matter how you want to lose weight, you can do it fast with delicious, nutritious Slim Fast. Shake it off, blend it off, drink it off. Just take it off and keep it off. However you want to lose the weight, rich, protein-packed Slim Fast controls your hunger up to 4 hours. Clinically proven to work and work fast.
It's your thing.
See results in just 1 week. Losing weight has never been easier. With Slim Fast, it's your thing.
Nearly midnight. Hello, Iowa. And we appreciate you staying up with us and your support of your softball team and the journey they have been on here at the PGF National Championship. Ends up being a later night, but certainly well worth it to see the young, talented softballers that you have watched work in your community for the last several years. Bailey Lang in the circle working against Tyler Ray Johnson. Ty Johnson just graduated from Mayfair High School. Curveball from the left side over that inside corner. Both these pitchers not afraid to come in. Like that, and get the call.
And that's such a difficult angle for a hitter off of a left-handed pitcher to get a hold of. You got to create a good bat angle, hands inside, drive through the ball really well. Those are the pitches that end up being hit off your shin more times than not.
Souvenir in the seat, so we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Johnson 7 of 23 with a double, a triple, and a homer. Rolls that one out toward third. Play developing slowly on that slow roller out there, so Johnson racing up the line. Weeble makes the play out there at third. Desiree Marino, North Torrance High School. Turned that one over a little bit and induces a swing and a miss. Took it right out of the catcher's mitt, late on it.
Yeah, trying to get as long of a look on these pitches as possible. I'm really liking how Bailey Lang is working that outside corner, and then she's cutting hard inside on these righties. But her consistency away from them has really been clutch tonight.
Curveball missed there, 1-2 the count. A chase on a rise with 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count on Moreno. In and out of the catcher's mitt. Will play college softball, not sure where yet. She remains uncommitted, headed into her senior year. Outside corner, got her. Walk us through this one, Amanda.
Well, that was just a great location, and it looked like all of her other fast pitches, but she does take some speed off of this. You just can't put the ball in a better spot.
See how Hurricane came up. Just a little late spin of the wrist at the last moment to almost cut it over the outside corner.
It's in the screwball kind of a motion, which is most likely what that pitch was.
2-0 the count to Jazz Melgoza. 3 of the last 4 outs have been strikeouts. To the right side, went up in the zone. What a pretty piece of hitting, and it trickles by in right field. Melgosa picks up her base coach. Heads to third. They're going to send her on down. Oh, they stop her at the last minute. Thinking the entire time I'll send her, then the brakes were thrown out at the very last moment.
Just a tough break in right field for Spencer. This ball gets caught on the grass, slips right underneath her glove. And that's what happens when you're a corner outfielder. Sometimes you want to play it safe, keep that ball in front, go down maybe in a blocking position, but your center fielder isn't able to get over there quick enough to be your backup. That ball gets into the corner and you're looking at multiple bases.
Conversation. Greg Dickel, the leader of this team, the Iowa Premier Gold Ringer squad. For 12 years, Greg has led this squad. And by the way, Greg in Des Moines, Iowa, is Officer Greg, Officer Dickel. 2 decades, nearly a quarter century he has served his community and kept them safe. Fights it off to the screen. Gabrielle Zapata, Gab, as her teammates call her. Rancho Cucamonga High School. Still deciding where she wants to play her college softball.
No, batting number 3, Gabby Samata.
Her dad is Manuel, her mom is Hortensia. And she's a black belt, a Taekwondo black belt. By the way, Melgosa goes to third on a single and an error. Spins the curveball over the outside part of the plate. 1-2 the count. She looks back a few generations for her inspiration. She says it's her grandfather. She'll be the only one, we were talking about this yesterday with Gabby, only one in her family to get an athletic scholarship, and her grandpa, a huge fan of sports, and I would imagine a huge fan of 2-out RBIs. Zapata gets it done, shoots the hole on the left side.
And this was just good hitting. This ball a little bit more over the heart of the plate than Bailey would have liked, but you can't take away from the kind of hitting and discipline at the plate that we just saw from Zapata.
Santa Fe High School's Janelle Medina. No balls and 2 strikes to count, trying to utilize that speed, and she is fast. High bouncing ball, she can use it right up the line, and they just get her by a half step. But Gabby Zapata with a single and an RBI. Came in hitting .286, her 4th RBI in the tournament. Beautiful stroke, shooting the 5-hole on the left side. 1-0 through 2.
It's your thing. No matter how you want to lose weight, you can do it fast with delicious, nutritious Slim Fast. Shake it off, blend it off, drink it off. Just take it off and keep it off. However you want to lose the weight, rich, protein-packed Slim Fast controls your hunger up to 4 hours. Clinically proven to work and work fast.
It's your thing.
See results in just 1 week. Losing weight has never been easier with Slim Fast. It's your thing.
Throughout this day, it was warm. People were looking for places to find shade. Now it is just peaceful and beautiful. As on a Southern California evening, things quiet down a bit. The traffic's a little bit more quiet. The cars have found their homes, and the softball fans have, later in the evening, found their seats. And it's after midnight in the great state of Iowa. We appreciate you staying up with us. Gabby Sherrill. And the bat taken out of her hands as she left the box. Her dad, Fred, very good athlete, a college swimmer for the United States Air Force Academy. Her mom, Monica. She is headed to be a Badger, Wisconsin. Gabby had to deal with the disappointing news yesterday as they were filling out their information packets that they in fact were not supposed to visit the beach today. Gabby was hoping she might have a chance in her final day here to visit the beach. By the way, she came in hitting .438. With plays like that, boy, how about sniffing that one out? Ackles had her played perfectly. We know Ackles can hit, but she pounced on that one.
Now you have to anticipate this. She's creeping and she's creeping, and as soon as she sees it down, she gets it on a tough hop but makes a strong throw across. Great dig to get that out.
She played a solid third last night in the semifinals, watching her late in the evening. Brooke Sandstow now. She grounded out. And she takes a rise ball high and inside. 1-0 the count to Brooke. Brooke's got some choices. She's non-committed yet. Choosing between several Division I and II schools that she's been recruited by. A couple of pitches up in the zone. She has watched them both. In on the corner. 2-1 the count.
I like that spot. You're not getting it called on the outside. Go ahead and slip it on that inside.
Brooks got a double and a triple in this tournament. And a change of pace gets a swing and a miss. 2-2 the count.
And we'll see this two-strike approach by Sandstow. She does not strike out very often at all. So that means when she's got two strikes, she's got a plan and she executes.
Change up. 3-2 the count. Her high school team, Johnston High School, has been fabulous. State runner-up this year, a couple of years ago, state champion last year. Changeup hangs with it, fouled it right off, looked like her midsection, maybe her leg. I don't know how you don't fall forward trying to swing at that pitch.
Oh, that's that two-strike approach we were talking about. Look at how well she stays back right on the inside part of that knee, it appears, but she sits back. She's anticipating something off speed, or she's going to drive it to the opposite side.
Well, what an at-bat. That was a clinic, wasn't it? That was fun to watch. Sandstow earns her way on. Kendall Lindemann. Golden Gopher headed to the University of Minnesota. Told you what she has done in this tournament. As that one is low, it skitters on away. So Sandstone moves up on a wild pitch. Lindemann with the triple, and on this tournament now is 9 of 16.
Lindemann, as we're told, the best hitter in Iowa. 2-time Iowa Big School Player of the Year. So she's got some power, and she's in a great situation here with her runner on second base.
Rolls that one foul. Single season home run record holder in high school. And beneath Centennial High School. 24 home runs in a single season, 56 in her career. That's a record. And her career walk total is a record in the state of Iowa as well.
Well, you see that a lot. Well, I'm not going to say you see that a lot, but when you've got a big hitter, they don't always get great pitches to hit.
Change of pace, not called. In. With it, had big drop to it, tantalizing. Two and one the count to Kendall. Three and one as that one misses high and away. Miranda and Peck will have a conversation. Three balls and one strike to count.
And I would imagine they're not going to give Kendall anything too good to get her bat on. She's in an RBI situation. Arguably the best hitter on this team.
3 and 2 the count. They didn't.
Now that was just a good pitch. Set her up away, get one on the inside. Now we'll see if we can get her to chase.
Inside corner, she froze her. Turned it over, almost had a screwball look to it. And extended that plate just a bit.
And I don't know what was said between Destiny Peck and Miranda in the circle, but it was a great approach to come on that inside corner. You're right, extended to see how far inside we can get that pitch called.
Curveball outside on the corner to Alyssa Weibel. One ball and one strike the count. Alyssa popped to short back in the first inning. Peck starting to do a little bit more framing, trying to work the home plate umpire in the zone even more. Chuck Trimble is our umpire behind home plate. Hot shot, foul ball. Look out over there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And just a quick conversation about the count, balls and strikes. It all makes sense. Weeble Benton Community High School. Mom is Renee, dad is Dean, younger brother Luke. Hot shot knocked down though. Just a little bit of the glove on it and enough leather to stop it. Miranda in the right place at the right time. Weeble squared that one up. 1-3 on the Bolt. Firecrackers to the bottom of the third. We go lead it over Iowa, the Premier squad, 1-0. Bottom half of the third inning, the 18U Platinum National Championship game. Premier Girls Fast Pitch. Amanda Freed. My name is Darren Sutton. We're both glad to have you with us. Sam Saporito. Right in on her hands, popped up, and up against the fence it goes. High honor student just graduating high school with excellent grades. Cheryl and Sergio, mom and dad, as that one curveball sails outside. Dad played college baseball for a bit. Both parents played high school sports, were active. Into left center field, pretty well struck. Closing that gap. Over the shoulder, the grab. Gabby Sherrill, she has handled her bat very effectively. Now the glove as well. I think they need to let her go to the beach.
Maybe it was a good idea she didn't go to the beach, but running down this ball, what a nice jump. Good drop step, doesn't give up on it, reaches last minute, and then decelerates right into the fence.
Boy, you make a play like that, it just turns your engine up even higher, louder, more RPMs. Kickstarts your team. One ball and one strike the count to Destiny Peck. Grand Terrace High School. And a PGF performer for the last 5 years. And she is one of 5 at home. Brandy and Bailey. Young Bailey, just 6 years old. Layla, only 5. And then the older brother, Kyle, who's 23. Nice job sticking with it. Wilson at short and shoots it away. So Peck reaches for the second time. On the miscue, she will move on to second base.
On first at bat, Destiny pulls it to the right side. This one stays in really nice, hits a laser right at Emily Wilson at shortstop, who knocks it down, but just isn't able to get a good grip on the ball to make a strike across the field.
Maria Stedman will run. Callie Sicasio now. One and 0 the count. Stedman, the runner at second base out of Huntington Beach High School, just graduated here in 2015 and is committed to the University of Hawaii at Hilo to study marine science, as that one is rolled to the right side. Our marine science major will move up to third, and on a ground ball out, Sandstow makes the play. 4-3 in your scorebooks. Amanda Akels. Well, 2 bases are open. There are 2 outs. And this is a really pure, talented hitter. Seven for 21, 333 in this tournament. Boy, she was on that one.
She says she never gets cheated, so if she's going to swing at a pitch, she's going to go all out for it. And she's got some power.
2 homers in this national championship tournament. A little bit more careful there, 2-1. All-league competitor, all 4 years on varsity, La Habra High School. Belts it to right. Good effort there by Spencer. We'll do it again. 2-2 the count. The winner of this 18U National Championship game at the Platinum level receives an automatic berth in the Premier National Championship next year. Ackles with a good at bat. Just one strikeout in 21 at bats now in the PGF National Championship run. Changeup stays back and drives it deep right field, nearly out of here. High off that wall. It was a change of pace. She kept her hands back. Boy, can she rake.
So much power on this pitch. Outside corner just drives it. Squares up. 2-strike swing, just trying to get a good piece of the ball, and she does. Maybe 12 inches, if that, from being out of this ballpark.
She'll get a runner for her out there. Ty Johnson now. Cass Ramirez will run out there for her. Cass out of Colton High School, Eastern Michigan University commit.
What is your job? What is your one job right now when you won the next team? Number 55, Cass Ramirez.
Ty Johnson, a Memphis commit. Chance to add on to a 2-0 lead. Lakewood, California, the Firecrackers. Their manager, Ben Pasco. Head coach, Javier Olmos. Hot shot, run down, ranging to her right, Brooke Sandstow. Closed to space very, very quickly, but a big piece of hitting by Amanda Ackles. An inch, maybe two. Would have been a homer. Saw her last night. Flat out hit. Emily Wilson to lead things off for Iowa Premier Gold. Ringer hits it hard down to a knee, recovering quickly is Johnson and fires it on across in time for the out. Wilson, who had flied to right field. A nice play made by Ty Johnson.
And this ball hit very well to the right of Johnson, who knocks it down, but it's her recovery that enables her to get that out at first base, and that strong throw, nice stretch by Sicasio at first.
So one pitch, one out. Jacqueline Spencer now. Takes high and inside. Spencer doubled. Shot a ball off the wall, nearly out of here, and her first at bat. Change up, stays back as long as she could, and a nice job playing an uneven hop. Melcoza at second base. And so now Amber Krall, Mid-Prairie High School. Mike and Brenda, parents. Sister Chelsea, a softball player as well. High school softball teammate, now going to Mountain Mercy University. Two quick outs. Bolt foul, and we'll do it again. A ball and a strike. In the black uniforms, the Iowa Premier Gold. In all white. Here in Southern California, didn't have to do nearly as much traveling and sleeping in their own beds during this tournament. Lakewood, California, the Firecrackers. Firecrackers, Pasco. Screwball runs in. 2-1 the count. As a matter of fact, the Iowa team excited about this opportunity, earning that invitation. Several of the families went in and booked some homes. Just kind of did some hotels nearby, and there were a couple of team homes as well. In on the hands. 2-2 the count.
I think that's a great idea. You know, it's nice to be able to sleep in your own bed and be close to home and get in your routine, but it's also really nice to have that experience on the road with your teammates, and that really builds a lot of memories, and there's just some of my most fond memories of this age playing softball.
Inside corner, froze her with a screwball. 5 in a row, sat down by Miranda. Speaking of homes, Miranda in that circle feels very much at home of late. She's gotten a couple of runs to work with as we move to the bottom of the half of the fourth inning. She and her teammates up 2-0.
This night ain't for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart. This night ain't for the faint of heart, 'cause the faint of heart don't bother.
Carbs to compete. Electrolytes to replenish. Everything you need to keep sweating.
No matter how you want to lose weight, you can do it fast with delicious, nutritious Slim Fast. Shake it off, blend it off, drink it off. Just take it off and keep it off. However you want to lose the weight, rich, protein-packed Slim Fast controls your hunger up to 4 hours. Clinically proven to work and work fast.
It's your face!
See results in just 1 week. Losing weight has never been easier. With Slim Fast, it's your thing.
Kaylin Menz receives the assignment to go to work after Bailey Lang went 3+ innings, or just 3, and allowed those 2 runs. Pretty good changeup from that left arm. Check a right-hander, of course. And Waukee High School rolled to the right side. Gets by the first baseman, right back to the bag, and in time for the out. Des Moreno on a 4-3 ground out. Menz has thrown 10 shutout innings and struck out 12 in this tournament. Parents Jeff and Renee Menz, 12-year-old brother Braden. She scouts herself. I'd like to know what her coaches say about her. She says, I have high velocity, a changeup that I can locate well, a drop ball that I can control, and a rise ball that moves.
Well, that's a pretty good scouting report. She's a power pitcher, mid-60s, so she's right on with that. Very good drop curve and a nasty changeup.
Okay.
So her coach is willing to brag about her a little bit more than she is about herself.
She's going to Wisconsin. Two and one the count. Change up, bunts that one to even it up 2-2 the count. Melgosa watches that one sail onto the backstop. Singled and scored back in the second inning. Down the line it goes, and it's foul.
And Menz has a very good delivery on her changeup. She just has to be a little bit careful in the location. It's riding up just a little bit, about waist high. Want to get that ball down closer to the knees and shins.
I know you have a younger family. I think Jazz right now could maybe at least help out, pitch in. She's got a 2-year-old brother and a 5-month-old sister.
Wow.
So escaping to the ballpark sometimes is a quiet thing as that one dives down, and boy, what a tough pitch to deal with. This is some good stuff in the circle.
And that hard throwing, and then this down pitch. A screwball that just kind of angles towards the knees. Again, creating that bat lag and getting the right angle on your barrel to be able to hit that hard is extremely difficult.
Here's the changeup. Gab Zapata takes a look at it, and it misses. Gabby singled in a run. Shot a ball to the left side back in the second inning, the first run of the game. Change up, never got there. Some hitters tighten their grip with 2 strikes. Some hitters find anxiousness taking over. Gabby will tell you, I don't mind at all hitting with 2 strikes. This is with 1 strike, and it's a roller out towards short. And it's a very clean inning. Getting to know Caitlin Menz, the Wisconsin commit, and very solid stuff. Her Iowa squad trails it by a score of 2-0. The Iowa Premier Gold.
A building is only as strong as the foundation it's built upon. That's why family-owned Morris Shea has been providing deep foundation and earth retention systems throughout the United States and the Caribbean for the past 43 years. From heavy industrial projects to bridges, schools, sports stadiums, and government buildings, we have the technical expertise to handle even the most geologically and environmentally challenging sites. Because at Morris Shea, we know there's nothing more important than a strong foundation. Visit us at morrisshea.com to see how we can help support your next project. What makes a Thunderbolt? They pitch faster, hit farther, run quicker, go harder. They bring home championships and build relationships. They never quit and strive to push through any obstacle that may come their way, for themselves, for each other, for their future. Because it's not about the game, it's about the girls. Visit us online to learn more about how you can become a Thunderbolt.
Allison Yoder to lead things off. The top half of the 5th inning, 2-0 is the score. Firecrackers, the Lakewood Firecrackers, Iowa Premier Gold. Allison hit by a pitch back in the second inning. To the right side, in foul territory, looking into those lights. Callie Sacasio is there for the out. Abby Decker. Decker popped up to the catcher back in the second inning. Headed to Southwest Minnesota State in Marshall, Minnesota. And she'll play for Coach Dunn. right in tight. Who's covering? Just to flip her second baseman, and her teammate came in behind. Melgosa was there. Casio had to leave the bag.
And that's great communication. If your first baseman vacates to go get that ball as a second baseman, you know you've got to wheel it over to first to cover. And very close play.
Gabby Sherrill fine defensive play a couple of innings ago. He is 0 for 2 as that one is wide. Screwball 1-0 the count. Gabby, an all-state softball player, track runner, an all-state cheer competitor as well. One hand lays that bunt down. Wow. Awesome back control. She is 1 of 3. She has had a big tournament.
And it doesn't matter how on top of the ball you are with this. Look at how far out front she is. She catches the ball, deadens it because of that one hand. Amanda Ackles jumps on it, makes a nice throw to first base, but the timing and the quickness of Sherrill was just way too quick.
Trying to get you to the beach, Gabby. Hang in there. Two outs for Brooke Sandstow. The only hard thing with that trip and getting to the beach is, Gabby, your head coach, Greg Dickel, is a very solid man, respected, and a police officer of 24 years. I don't think we can work it out. When he says no beach, I just have to go with no beach. 1-1. Coach stayed late last night. Coach of this Iowa squad we were speaking of a moment ago, to scout his potential foe. 1-2 the count. Lucas competed, I should say, PGF Stars of Tomorrow Showcase, Labor Day Classic, PGF State Championships. Runner on the move, and why not? Gabby with the stolen base. It's her 4th in this tournament.
And good time for this stolen base. That pitch up and away. Difficult for Peck to, first of all, see the runner taken off from first base because of the left-handed hitting Sandstow. But then to throw a strike down to second base. If she gets hosed at second, you've got a great hitter up to start the next inning.
On her way to third, drawing a throw, and she swiped it.
Very aggressive base running here, and this pitch more ideal for Peck, but she tries to hold it just a second too long to see if she could get that call. Not expecting the runner to go over to third base.
You saw a pretty clear path with regard to where the third baseman was playing defensively, but still had time to get back to that bag and apply the tag. Plays with reckless abandon. And we've seen what Gabby can do defensively. All right, full count, 2 outs, runner at third. Trailing it 2-0 here in the top half of the 5th inning. Premier Girls Fast Pitch 18U Platinum National Championship game. Stayed back as long as she could, Sandstow. Boy, what a tough full count pitch. Long visit. Akel slows things down. So here we go. Three-two. Outside, and it missed. Runners are on first and third. Sandsto's walked twice.
She knows her strike zone. Those pitches are close, but she doesn't strike out often at all. So very disciplined, but very aware of her strike zone.
And so now, the best of the best with regard to offense for the Iowa Premier team. There's a runner at third. And Churl, she has stolen her way all the way there after a single. There's a runner at first, and Kendall Lindemann, who tripled in the first, struck out in the third, and is now 9 of 17 with a double 3 times and a homer. Along with that triple, home run power for sure here. You were extolling her record-setting virtues during her last at-bat. A lot of room in left center field. They play her the other way a step or two. Rolls it to the right side, sneaks by the hole, and a run will score all the way to third, aggressively past the bag. Yes. Tag is made by Akel. She sticks with it. That's a huge out at third base. And a cue shot roller that just had eyes. They talk about the power for Lindemann. That one just creeping and crawling its way to a safe spot. And safe enough to drive in a run. Very aggressive, sliding past the bag was Brooks Sandsto. Look at the English on that one. 3-0 the score. They add one. 3-1.
Carbs to compete. Electrolytes to replenish. Everything you need to keep sweating.
Hi, I'm Amanda Freed, and I'm here to tell you about Premier Girls Fast Pitch, better known as PGF, where the best of the best players, coaches, and teams meet right here in Huntington Beach, California for the national championship. For complete information, please visit www.premiergirlsfastpitch.com.
It's a good one, and it's now just a 1-run lead. 2-1 is the score. Caitlin Menz was introduced to this ball game last inning, and all she did was sit them down 1-2-3, the Wisconsin commit. Shoots it high and inside. 1-0 the count. Janelle Medina, the number 9 hitter, and the center fielder. And a change of pace induces a swing and a miss. Raymond is dad, Elizabeth is mom. Roller back to the mound as she left the box. Tried to slap it by her pitcher in the circle. And instead, that's quite an easy chance for Caitlin Menz.
Now batting number 11, Sam Saporito.
Sam Saporito about to hit, but before that occurs, Greg Dickel will make a visit again. Dickel, a high school baseball player at Dowling Catholic High School in West Des Moines, Iowa. Played junior college baseball as well. We mentioned his career as a police officer, his wife Shalene, and he is a father of 4. That bunt turns into an easy out. Pouncing on it right out of the circle is Men's. Sam Saporito erased.
Men's getting worked in the circle, but nice backhand. But look at the transition and a strong throw across. Each part of that was executed so perfectly.
Rolled out towards second on a single hop. That was easy enough. You know what? She has faced 6, and all 6 have gone back to the dugout. Of course, speaking about Caitlin Menz, that inning in particular, just a 5-pitch inning. And they keep trimming it 2-1. Two to 1 is the score. The Firecrackers Pasco, the Lakewood, California team, clinging now literally to that lead as we move along to the top half of the 6th inning. Alyssa Wiebel will get things started. Popped to short, grounded back to the mound. And that one high and inside. Screwball has to count 1-0. Try to tie her up. Is there room? There is not. It's a couple of rows back. We've talked about the home run exploits earlier of Lindemann. Well, Wiebel this year, all she did was lead the state in homers with 21.
Some power on this team.
There is that power. Bolted to center field just shy of the wall. Medina squares up, stumbling as she does in a nice play. Those that are hit straight at you, they almost knuckle. Tough to play.
Really tough to read right off the bat, and a lot of times you'll see athletes switching their feet around because they misread it right off the bat, but nice drop step and good rundown.
Brunel stuck with it. Emily Wilson now. In this 2-1 game, sees a pitch miss outside. Thoughts on Nick Miranda as she continues to work in the circle up 2-1?
I definitely like the pace that she's working on. She's got great movement like we talked about earlier, but she's painting the corner. She's doing a really nice job. And last inning we saw Iowa get some runners on and make some things happen, but Miranda just continues to get herself out of situations.
Port of Los Angeles High School All-Area Pitcher of the Year, first team Division I Pitcher of the Year as well. Pitch is high, 3-0 the count in the classroom. Outstanding accommodations in art, calculus, government, and English. So an easy decision for Eastern Michigan to find her, and I imagine help take care of that college as that one misses inside. That's ball 4. 1-out walk to Emily Wilson, her first time she has reached. Now a chance to talk things over. Talked about the Firecrackers team. Ben Pasco, the manager. Javier Olmos, the head coach. Mel Lara, an assistant coach. And Vince DeLosa, part of that staff as well. 80 pitches, 33 balls, 47 strikes for Miranda. Teammates call her Jackie. Jacqueline Spencer doubled back in the second inning. Rounded out in the fourth. No balls and 1 strike the count on Jacqueline.
And the corners have to anticipate something that could be dropped because Spencer's got some really good speed.
One ball and 1 strike the count on the all-around athlete. Second team All-State for 3 years in basketball. State qualifier track as well, as that one sails up and away. Screwball. 2-1 the count. Northern Iowa is her destination. 2-2 the count. Wilson walked after Weeble lined hard to center field. Outside corner. Froze her there. That was a pitcher's pitch the entire way.
And great location for this pitch. After going high and a little bit on the inside, paints that outside corner with the screwball.
Number 86, Mallory Gillian.
Mallory Killian will pinch hit for Amber Crawl. At a Fort Dodge Senior High School. Mallory into center field, shallow, just behind that pitcher's circle. Got it off the end of the bat. She hoped it would end up in center, but just couldn't square it up. So Mallory's opportunity ends in a lazy little pop, shallow, back behind the circle. 2-1 is the score.
It's your thing! No matter how you want to lose weight, you can do it fast with delicious, nutritious Slim Fast. Shake it off, blend it off, drink it off. Just take it off and keep it off. However you want to lose the weight, rich, protein-packed Slim Fast controls your hunger up to 4 hours. Clinically proven to work and work fast. It's your thing! See results in just 1 week. Losing weight has never been easier. With Slim Fast, it's your thing.
2-1 is the score. To the bottom half of the 6th inning we go, trying to add on and counting down outs for sure. And as we told you earlier in this stream, you win this Platinum National Championship, certainly you have a memory in the journey you have gone on to get here. But you also have a berth in the premier PGF 18U National Championship.
First base, number 37, Callie Sacasio.
Callie Sacasio now is 0 for 2. Rolls that one to the right side. And by the way, the 18U Premier National Championship this year went to the Batbusters as they defeated the SoCal A's by a score of 7-0. They've won the last 2. The SoCal A's won the first 4. That's really it. All these teams from around the country, and in the end, those two so often. Oh, what a changeup. Our left standing 0-2.
This is the perfect setup and a nice execution on this changeup. Sicasio so far out front.
Callie, a scholar athlete for 3 years in the sport of field hockey. Fine defender. Those are her two sports, softball and field hockey. Little roller. Out of the circle, has proven to be a good athlete since she entered this contest. Caitlin Menz, and she's been tested. That's the third play she's had to make out of the circle in the last inning.
And she's had to move, and she's had to leave her circle, come out and get these balls, and throw strikes over to first base, which she's doing. It's nice to have that extra fielder in the circle.
State champion this year, Caitlin Menz at Waukee High School. 4-year all-conference player. Rolled foul up the third base line. Just off the plate, 1-2 the count. With the dangerous Amanda Akels. 1-2, fly ball well struck deep right. The play is made. Jacqueline Spencer circled, made a left, made a right, and in the end it was right at the tip of her glove.
Just so much power off of the bat of Akels, and this ball looked like it had potential to leave the ballpark, but well positioned was Spencer in right field.
Weeble is out there now, by the way, my apologies. And Jacqueline Spencer has gone in to play third base. Spencer is actually at first base. That one is rolled right back to the circle. All of those changes defensively kind of don't matter with the work that is being done by Caitlin Menz. Fabulous to watch her work. Her team's got to get her a couple of runs right here. This is their last shot at it.
What makes a Thunderbolt? They pitch faster, hit farther, run quicker, go harder. They bring home championships and build relationships. They never quit and strive to push through any obstacle that may come their way, for themselves, for each other, for their future. Because it's not about the game, it's about the girls. Visit us online to learn more about how you can become a Thunderbolt.
Hi, I'm Amanda Freed, and I'm here to tell you about Premier Girls Fast Pitch, better known as PGF, where the best of the best players, coaches, and teams meet right here in Huntington Beach, California for the national championship. For complete information, please visit www.premiergirlsfastpitch.com.
The Firecrackers with so much hanging in the balance, certainly club pride. Local Southern California pride on a tournament they may feel like they are in part hosts in their own backyard. More than anything, a berth in next year's Premier Girls Fast Pitch Premier National Championship Tournament. Allison Yoder, Abby Decker, and Gabby Sherrill. Nicole Miranda at the top of the order. Bailey Lang now. We saw Bailey work as a pitcher, gets the call. Bailey will go to work with a bat in her hand and hit in Yoder's spot. Bailey just one at bat, 0 for 1. In the tournament, that is, as the screwball misses wide.
And Bailey started this game pitching, and she did give up those 2 runs, but she did a really nice job of just throwing through the zone. I thought she kept the hitters for the Firecrackers off balance very well. And she absolutely has given her team an opportunity to be in this ball game.
She's given her team an opportunity, as has Caitlin Menz, who has just been absolutely impressive with 3 perfect innings in relief. 2-1 is the score. Firecrackers. Change up, throws her, 1-2 the count. If you're Lang, what are you looking for next?
Well, something you can drive by third base, shortstop.
She does drive it deep into left field. Up against the wall, just her second at bat of the tournament. She ends up at second with the tying run.
What a great pinch hit at bat. Look at that shuffle in the box, getting herself up front, but keeps that front side in, which is exactly what you want to do with 2 strikes. Drives the ball to the opposite field. And now we've got ourselves a very interesting situation here in the top of the 7th.
Meeting breaks up in the circle. Miranda now goes back to work. And Macy Johnson gets an opportunity to hit. Macy has been a pinch runner, has scored 3 runs, but this is her first chance to swing the bat. Obviously handles the bat well with her speed. At a Winterset High School, I should say. Eric and Kenna, the mom and dad. That one sails high, 1-1 the count. Macy volleyball, basketball, track, and softball. Drake relays qualifier in the 100. So she may be looking to drop a bunt down for a sacrifice, but she may be able to beat it out. Pinching in tight on the corners. 2-1 the count.
Well, interesting with Macy, she was starting in the leadoff spot as the hitter and in right field. She broke her finger Saturday's practice here in California. So she's hitting with a broken finger, and look at how she's in the box. It looks like it's her bottom hand. That's most likely the reason for the one-handed approach, trying to put the ball in play and move the runner over.
Play is made to third, but it gets by and everybody's safe. Now the go-ahead runs are on base.
Good decision. Akel sees that Lang is going, but it looks like Johnson picks her head up off the ball a little bit too early, slips underneath her glove, and misses the opportunity to get Lang out at second.
Gabby Sherrill, single, a couple of stolen bases, a run scored. Fabulous play in center field as well. She's got one sacrifice in this national championship tournament, but she's got 8 hits too. Very tight on the corners. Takes a high strike, 0-1 the count. Iowa Premier Gold, they have stranded 6 left on base. One and one the count. Outside.
And Miranda is really trying to bait Cheryl into getting that button down right into Akel's glove. And she is creeping up tight in on the hitter. If she can get this ball quickly, they want to get that leadoff runner at third base.
Premier Gold out of Des Moines, Iowa. Where it's now past 1 o'clock in the morning. High and away again. They wanted an appeal. She did not go around there. It's the right call for sure. Home plate umpire Chuck Trimble walks out from behind home plate with Destiny Peck. Trying to keep the pace of this game going. Into the dugout, she shoots that one. 3-2 the count. They spent all day waiting for their chance to play their night game, a national championship game. Change up, gets away. Runners move up to second and third. It is ball 4. "100 pitches. The bases are loaded now. Brooks Sandstow fouls that one back to the screen. Double 7s. She's walked a pair of times, has also grounded out. One ball and 1 strike the count. How pesky is she in situations like this? She struck out twice her entire high school season this year. In, that nearly got her elbow. That would have tied the game.
Yeah, very gutsy pitch on that corner of the plate.
Field in tight. Fights that one off down the left field line. Run down out there. Freezing at third, tagging. There's a play at the plate. It develops slowly. Everything develops slowly in that play. But we're tied. Lang got a days late break from the bag after that ball was caught. But then the relay to the plate, slow out of the glove of Ackles.
Well, and everything about this was kind of in slow motion. You got to think for a second, do you catch this ball? First of all, I know the bases are loaded, you want to get outs, but your team's up by 1 run, the ball's in foul territory. There's a lot of decisions to have to make in that situation, and then Lang at third base almost waiting for an audible from her coach to know whether to go, and she just makes a decision to go, and I think it was her hesitation that caused the relay to be grabbed and just a lot that happened in that play, but nonetheless, the score is tied.
Sandstone with a sac fly and an RBI. The dangerous Kendall Lindemann now. Long conversation. Lindemann singled in a run. She tripled. She is struck out looking. But there's not an open base in front of these runners. And every run is so very important. You've got to attack this hitter. Alyssa Weeble waits on deck. There's your go-ahead run. Screwball over the inside corner, 0-1 the count. That's one way to make things tough. Tie her up inside. She's good enough to adjust, though. You better shake it up. And she's got big power. Inside, outside. That's how you shake it up. 0-2 the count. Two of the best pitches she's thrown in this game. One away, tied at 2. To the right side, it is well struck. Fairly deep, just shy of the track, and a late tag coming back to the bag for Abby Decker. So she stays put. And even with 2 strikes and a defensive swing, she still drives to the base of that wall.
I believe that's Macy Johnson at second base still, and I'm not sure if she was thinking there were 2 outs because she was off on contact, but that's an easy tag and advance for her on second base.
Oh, and 1 the count to Alyssa Weeble. Oh for 3. Did that get her? Yes, it did. That'll load the bases. And so now Emily Wilson.
And not by much, but it's not being argued, so just hit, looks like, the front of the back thigh. Still received cleanly by Destiny Peck behind the plate, so just barely a graze.
Emily flied to right, grounded to short, and has walked. 24 pitches this inning for Miranda. No balls and 1 strike to count. Outside, she missed 1-1. They're making her work. The tying run has come across. As we mentioned, 26 pitches this inning. 2-1 the count. She threw 26 total pitches in the previous 2 innings. Three and one, there is nowhere to put them.
Three and one's a hitter's count, but the bases are loaded. Do you take your chance and see if you can bait her to bring the ball through the zone? Bet on her throwing it out. I don't know. Make sure that ball's in the zone if you decide to swing.
On 3-1, it is. We'll watch the runners. The count is full. There are 2 outs. Runners go, roller right back to the circle where Miranda is there, and she makes the play for the out. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. What makes this even more challenging for the Firecrackers is that Caitlin Menz has been absolutely unhittable. We'll see if that changes right after this.
Carbs to compete. Electrolytes to replenish. Everything you need to keep sweating.
Support certainly is here, the locals. And on a Friday night, support your daughter or your family friend, whoever you may be supporting, as we move to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Des Moreno, North Torrance High School, to lead it off. She goes to work, flips it up into the berm area. Caitlin Menz, 1, 2, 3, 4th, 1, 2, 3, 5th, and a perfect 6th as well. With pitches like that, changeup that swung on and missed. Just off the plate, 1-2 the count. 2-2 is our score. Moreno struck out looking, grounded out. Frozen, outside corner, change of pace, sends her back to the dugout.
And another beautiful changeup down in the zone. You can see the dip on it, the spin that she gets. Really pulls the string back on that. Nice pitch.
Pitch is high, up and out of the zone. Jasmine Melgoza, Huntington Beach High School. And the count is 2-0. 9 hits combined, 4 runs combined. Bouncing ball out towards short. 2 outs of the inning. Gabby Zapata singled in a run back in the second inning, grounded to short. Changeup skips in there. Screwball misses outside. 2-0 the count to Gabriella. Rancho Cucamonga High School. 3-0 the count. And she's on with the walk. Your winning run. But against a pitcher who has been tough to scratch or shake. Maria Stedman now. Two for 2 with the bat in her hands as she is called upon. Little number out front on a changeup. Charging with the flip, not in time. Stedman took a dive into that bag. Sandstow did all that she could in getting it to Spencer.
We've seen a lot of this English put on these balls today. A lot of misread, mishit balls and good effort. It didn't look pretty, but it worked.
Long conversation. Head coach Greg Dickel didn't even come all the way out to the circle. He stood at the foul line, had some words of advice for his gathering of players. Sam Saporito. Sam is 0 for 3. Sam is frozen by a changeup, 0-1 the count. Call a strike, aggressive off the bag, snap throw by Lindemann, and in time. Cleans things up, aggressive base running, and they get right back into that dugout. We move on, extra innings to the 8th inning. 2-2 is our score. So discussing with regard to extra innings and how international tiebreaker is handled and extra innings are handled, we will watch to see. And I believe it's the last out, and that in this case is Emily Wilson becomes the runner to start the inning. So here we go to the 8th inning. Extra innings, ITB rules in effect.
Leading off for Iowa Premier Gold, right fielder number 43, Jacqueline Spencer.
With Jacqueline Spencer, a dangerous hitter. And so what do you do?
Well, a lot of times in this situation, one run just isn't quite enough. So you want to get yourself on ideally, but your priority is to get that first runner across the plate at least to force the Firecrackers to have to score that same run the next inning. But really, if the team can plate 2 runs, you're in a pretty decent spot.
Twice she has strided out of that box, almost trying to take him with her, bunt for a hit, and has been well off the mark. Oh, 0-2 the count. Certainly don't want to leave that batter's box without that runner at third. Things just got a little bit tougher for Jacqueline. She takes high and away, 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The way men's has pitched, boy, just 1 to get you started.
Yeah, I agree.
Men's has been so good in the circle that even the situation where there's a runner that starts behind her, she is throwing tonight anyway like she can handle it just fine. Outside, she's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2. Double, grounded out, struck out looking. Waves it a pitch away and back to the bag. A big aggressive secondary lead. So Spencer goes down on strikes on a huge out.
Now that first out of the international tiebreaker is huge because that's the one you usually use to just put that sacrifice bunt down or sacrifice play, some kind of situational hitting, but to get that strikeout, now you're in a really good situation to escape this inning.
Mallory Killian came on to play third base defensively, flied out back in the 6th inning. Oh, and 2 the count. Mallory out of Fort Dodge Senior High School. Mom, a 3 sport athlete in high school. Mom, Jamie. Her dad is Doug. Thought about it, held up.
The crowd's starting to get a little antsy. They want the plate extended.
Inside, froze her, screwball, that's strike 3, 2 huge outs.
And got her leaning, Killian big time on that outside pitch and then scoots this screwball very well placed on that inside part of the plate. Nice setup.
Popped up, into the seats it goes. Hit by a pitch, popped out to the first baseman. No balls and 2 strikes to count on Yoder. Older brother Ryan, a college baseball player at Wartburg College in Iowa. John and Sherry, dad and mom. And perfect in the classroom, a 4.0 student. Oh, 2 taking an aggressive lead off second. Tag in time. And that aggressive runner cleaned off the base, just trying to do too much, Emily Wilson. The tag might have been a little bit late, but in the end, it was a play overall that opened things up.
This night ain't for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart, for the faint of heart. This night ain't for the faint of heart, 'cause the faint of heart don't fall apart.
Carbs to compete. Electrolytes to replenish. Everything you need to keep sweating.
What makes a Thunderbolt? They pitch faster, hit farther, run quicker, go harder. They bring home championships and build relationships. They never quit and strive to push through any obstacle that may come their way, for themselves, for each other, for their future. Because it's not about the game, it's about the girls. Visit us online to learn more about how you can become a Thunderbolt.
It's your thing! No matter how you want to lose weight, you can do it fast with delicious, nutritious Slim Fast. Shake it off, blend it off, drink it off. Just take it off and keep it off. However you want to lose the weight, rich, protein-packed Slim Fast controls your hunger up to 4 hours. Clinically proven to work and work fast.
It's your thing!
See results in just 1 week. Losing weight has never been easier. With Slim Fast, it's your thing.
International tiebreaker rules. Runner starts at second base. Janelle Medina. Sam Saporito to lead things off. Change up right over the top of it. 2-2 is our score. Caitlin Menz, couple of base runners, but otherwise has been dominating since the 4th. In the 5th and the 6th, it was all perfect. Little roller towards center field, behind the runner and diving back safely. The winning run is now at third. The winning run at third. Saporito, a beautiful piece of bat handling. And Destiny Peck, who's headed to Seton Hall. And we'll see if they walk her. They will. Runner takes second in Saporito. The walk is to create a force anyway at the plate, so they'll still obviously complete the intentional walk. We'll see then how Iowa handles it if Iowa Premier Gold opts to maybe bring in an extra infielder or keep it as is with the outfield and the infield. And I think they will bring in Alyssa Weibel, who was in right field, and play a fifth infielder to knock down a ground ball.
And you can tell this isn't something that they work on. It's a spur of the moment kind of a situation that is calling for, like you said, that extra infielder, and you just have to take your chances.
Two and two on that board. Both teams with a pair of runs. The winning run at third. That's really all that matters, but the bases are loaded. There's nowhere to put anyone. Callie Sacasio, Huntington Beach High School. Strikeout is the focus. There are 5 infielders, 2 outfielders. Weibel playing behind the bag, drops down a bunt to the plate. That's the championship. A game winner that rolls only about 5 feet, but how magical were those 5 feet for Callie Sacasio? Gutsy call when on a bunt, it's a force out and an automatic berth next year. And a championship, Lakewood Firecrackers. They win it by a score of 3-2. The Firecracker squad, led by Ben Pasco, wins the Platinum National title, and that berth next year for the Premier Championship.
And what an incredible gutsy call. Great execution on a force play squeeze bunt. Good jump by Medina off of third base. Beautifully placed bunt. It's a great way to end this game.
Just catching her breath, all the rest of her team immediately starts celebrating. All right, there they go. They'll come by me. A lot of pressure there. The handshakes, the respect for both of these squads, and I'm telling you this, Iowa Premier Gold out of Des Moines, Iowa. Classy bunch, fabulous families, great athletes, good players, represented their state well. By the way, here's the hardware. That's the moment they came. That's why they laced up this morning. Congratulations to the Firecrackers, a berth to next year's 18U National Championship Premier Division, and many memories to follow, many trips to college campuses for these talented athletes. She's Amanda Freed, and we have loved working all weekend long with our entire PGF crew here in Irvine, California. There is your final run. My name is Darren Sutton saying so long. Congratulations to the 18U Platinum PGF champions. The Firecrackers win it. Thanks for watching this exclusive presentation of Premier Girls Fast Pitch. My name is Darren. As always, we'll see you soon at the ballpark.